Hi, Christine. Thank you so much for taking the time to listen to my Arbonne business presentation. I really appreciate that. Um, I feel like you should be on the other side of this call, but I know it's a video, so hopefully we'll be able to connect in the near future. But I thought I'd send this to you quickly so that you can have a look at the business uh, in your own time, no rush, and then we can chat after if you're interested. So I'm going to just tell you a little bit about my story and why I've been doing Arbonne. And then I'm going to take you through the business presentation so you can see how the business works. And then I'll leave you with that and we'll check in a few days and see what you think. So I'll just jump in. I've had my Arbonne business for about 5 years, but I've been working it very part time. As you know, I've been working at Ice Hands for 11 years now, and I love my work at Ice Hands. And I wasn't looking for anything else when Arbonne came my way. But 7 years ago, I had my son, and I very quickly became a single mom. So I'm alone with my son, and working in a nonprofit became really tough. You know, at Icelands, I work Monday to Friday for a salary, and I work a lot of evenings and weekends on top of that, which are not paid, which means I have to leave my son somewhere. Um, and childcare is expensive in Nova Scotia, so I was actually working an additional couple shifts a week at my friend's wine bar when he was one, just to cover the daycare costs and everything. It was exhausting. Even though I loved my work, I was really getting tired of the daily grind. So I, my son was one. A friend of mine from high school reached out to me and said, "I started an Arbonne business. Would you like to hear about how it works?" And I was like, "Come on." I think I sell like lipstick and stuff. I think I had tried. Someone given me a sample of something once. Like, sounds nice, but I have a full time job, a part time job, and full time parenting responsibilities. I really don't have time to earn $2 or $3 here and there selling a lipstick. But she's a friend and a smart woman, so I thought, yeah, of course I'll have a coffee and listen to the presentation. So she walked me through in the coffee shop that day the business opportunity, which is what I'm going to do for you today. And as I was listening, I was thinking, wow, this business is something I could work around the rest of my schedule. I could do it on my lunch break, on my coffee breaks at work. I can do it at home from my cell phone when my little guy's asleep. That is really interesting, and might be a better opportunity for me than working until 2 o'clock in the morning wine bar. So I jumped right in. I started my business, I think, 2 days later. I ordered some product. I loved the product. And I began to share it with people in my network. So pretty soon I had a base of customers who use and love the product. And that's been great. Most of them are still my customers. They buy product, they use it, they love it, they run out, and then they call me up or they go into my online store and they reorder. And that was amazing for me and my son. And I have a small team of people who are doing the exact same thing as I am. So I do earn an override on that as well. So that extra money meant that I've just been working my one job and taking care of my son. So I was at home more with him. And we had a little bit more income coming in, so we could take a vacation here and there, do a few things that we wanted to do. Um, and now that my son is turning 7 this weekend, I find he's in school, he's busy with his activities and friends, and I have a little bit more time to myself. At the same time, I'm still working at Ice Hands. I'm still working a lot of evenings and weekends, and I see my son's childhood is passing by quickly. And so, combining that with the fact that Arbonne is on the brink of a global expansion, I've kind of made the decision to spend a little bit less time at Ice Hands and a little bit more time working my business consistently in the hopes that I can be part time at Ice Hands and have a little bit more time at home with my son while he's still little and wants to hang out with me. So then I began to think about women in my network. This is why I thought about you. I know you're smart and driven and organized, and I'm not sure exactly what your daily life looks like right now, but I thought there might be something in this business that would appeal to you. It's an opportunity, and I will go through what it looks like, and of course, whatever you decide is your decision, and that's great. I just really appreciate you taking the time to listen to my presentation today. I'm going to open it up now. Give me 1 second here. okay. So, so this slide here is essentially the business model. This is what we do as our own consultants. First of all, we take our money back from wherever it is that you buy your personal care, nutrition, supplements. So we take our money back from that Sephora and Superstore and the pharmacy, and we start to redirect our spending into our own online store. We purchase the exact same product from our own store, and that way we start to turn an expense into an income. And then by sharing this business model with people in our network, you start to, over time, build up a large network of people who use and purchase their own products from their own store at a great discount. And this can lead to a substantial income for you at the end of the month. This is, for me, the most exciting part of Arbonne. I have networks all over the world, as I'm sure you do. And Arbonne has been in business since 1980. So we opened in the United States in 1980. Our head office is in Irvine, California. And after that, we expanded into Canada, the UK, Poland, Australia, and New Zealand. But that's it. We're only in 6 markets. So you look at that map, there's a lot of blue there. There's a lot of the world where we haven't been yet. And what's amazing about this global opportunity is that you don't have to be in any of these places. You can work your business from your kitchen table with a cell phone or a laptop. And if you're in Arbonne right now, it's a very exciting time because we are going to expand into a lot of new countries in the upcoming years. And it gives you a chance, a unique opportunity to build a large global business from your home in Canada. And it also gives you the opportunity, or maybe a good excuse, to go and visit friends and networks that you have in the new countries. And these are our products. So as you can see, we have a wide range of consumable products. We have a skincare device. We have several skincare lines. Our women's anti-aging line is incredible. It's one of the best-selling anti-aging lines in the world. We have a men's line, acne line, baby line. We have essential oils. We have hair care. We have a full line of cosmetics. Our nutrition line is incredible. Protein shakes. We have a sport line. We have something for everyone, and all our products are consumable. So what that means is that people, they buy it and they like it, they use it up, and then they need a new one. And so you only have to introduce people to the product once, and they could potentially be buying these products for years and years. Just to continue here, our products are also, we adhere to the Swiss guidelines. The European Union has the strictest guidelines for health and safety in personal care products. They've banned over 3,000 toxins in products that are proven to be carcinogenic or bad for our health in some way. The United States has only banned 45 toxins in personal care products. This is really important to me. I think it's really becoming more important to a lot of people. People are reading labels. People are being more careful about what they eat and clean. And skincare and cosmetics is the next thing, because what you're putting on your body is absorbed quickly into your bloodstream as well. And so it is becoming an important concern for a lot of people right now. All our products are formulated without parabens, without PABA, without phthalates, without mineral oil. We are vegan. We are gluten-free. We're cruelty-free and endorsed by PETA. We are dermatologist tested and approved. We are pediatrician tested and approved. And all our products have always been this way. So things like vegan, hypoallergenic, gluten-free, these are really trendy right now. They were not trendy in 1980. So we have been cutting edge since day one. We have carbon neutral shipping. All our plastics are food grade plastics. All our boxes are compostable. And we will always be that way. We were doing this well before any of this was trendy in 1980. And we will always continue to do this. And this is a product I can stand behind. The policies of our company, I can stand behind. And I know that Arbonne will not waver, not compromise this standard. This is our compensation plan. So I'll just touch on this quickly. Everyone starts as an independent consultant. It's $59 to open your own online store in Canada, and they actually waive that fee if you're doing a qualifying order when you open your store. It takes 1 to 3 months if you're following our systems for success to move up to the next level, which is district manager. As district manager, you'll earn between $240 and $1,500 a month, um, which might not sound like a lot, but for me and my son, it really gave us a lot of freedom and ability to do things we wouldn't have been able to do without that extra income every month. The next level is area manager. It takes 5 to 11 months to get there in Canada, and the average income is $1,200 to $3,000 a month. We call this level is exciting because your business becomes willable at this level. God forbid anything should happen to you, you can will your business to someone in your network, and they can continue to receive your residual paycheck month after month, or they can step in and continue to work your business where you left off. The next level we affectionately call the car level, because at this level, regional vice president, Arbonne will pay you a cash bonus every month to lease to own or own your own white Mercedes Benz. And your average monthly income would be $5,000 to $8,000 a month on top of that. It takes about 1 to 3 years to get there in Canada if you're following our system for success. And how long it takes just depends on the amount of hours you dedicate every month to your business. It's and people can move through these levels at different rates. The last level is national vice president. At this level, it takes 3 to 5 years to get there, and the average income in Canada is $22,000 a month. But there is no cap on that. So you can decide how small or how big you want to grow your business. But this level gives you a lot of choices. You can really decide, do you love what you do? Do you not love what you do? At this point, Arbonne is still something you're doing possibly on top of your regular work. But with this kind of income and the potential for growth, there's a lot. You can create your own foundation. You can design the life that you want at this point. So you can think about what that might look like for you. It looks a little bit different for everybody. I have a very clear vision of what I'd like for me and my family. Network marketing. This is something I knew nothing about when my friend asked me to hear the business presentation. Essentially, it's word of mouth advertising, and it's a different way of getting products from the manufacturer to the consumer. So in traditional retail, the manufacturer makes the product, and then it goes through the wholesaler, warehouses, marketing, advertising, sales force, retailers, and eventually it comes to the consumer. In network marketing, the products move from the manufacturer through independent consultants directly to the consumer. We get paid very nicely for recommending the products. And we do this all the time. As women, it's like, oh, do you have any good books to suggest? I need a good restaurant in the city. Where to get those earrings. No one sends us a paycheck when we recommend the things that we're using. But Arbonne does. So if you're wearing a beautiful shade of lipstick and someone asks you, oh, where'd you get that lipstick? Well, actually, I got it for myself. And then you will earn a paycheck if they choose to buy the same product. It starts with you. So time leveraging is a really interesting concept for me. So I think I was, and likely most of us, were taught that you grow up, you go to university, you get a job, and you're paid a certain amount of money for the time that you work. Some jobs, there's options for overtime, so you can work additional hours and earn income. If you're like me, my job doesn't offer paid overtime. So when I needed more money, I took a second job, and I earned extra income that way. But whatever it is I was doing, I was trading my time for money. With network marketing, you're not doing that. You're earning a residual income. So you'll show someone a product once. If they love it, they'll buy it once, and you'll earn a commission. But when they run out, they're going to buy it, reorder that product. You don't have to show them a new product every time. And then that is compounded when your whole network is doing the exact same thing. So you're getting paid off that hour that you worked in the beginning for years and years and years. So why Arbonne? Why now? Network marketing is a multi-billion-dollar industry. Health and wellness is a multi-billion industry, and we are both combined. And what is amazing about Arbonne is we are actually known as the #1 brand for inner and outer health in the world. And what's crazy about that is we're only in 6 countries. So what happens when we start to expand into the rest of those markets? Um, we're all somebody's customer. We all buy products. We buy toothpaste, we buy shampoo, we buy cosmetics, we buy protein powder. So why not just take that money back from all of those retailers and invest it into your own online store, and then see where that can take you. There are a lot of ways you can become involved with Arbonne. You can sign up for $59 and start your own business and open your own online store immediately. There is no overhead with this business. You don't have to stock product. You don't have to pay rent. Your online store is there. Every market we're in has its own home office, warehouse, distribution. If I'm asleep in my bed in the middle of the night and my friend in Australia is at on our lunch break the next day at work, she can go into my online store or order herself shampoo and conditioner. And when I wake up in the morning, I have a commission waiting for me, and her product is shipped from the Australian warehouse directly to her door. Um, on top of that, independent consultants get a 35% to 65% discount on all the products that you purchase for yourself throughout the year. You can also choose to be a preferred client. So you can sign up online for $24. It's like a Costco membership. You earn a 20 to 40% discount off all the products for a year when you order online. You also receive a free gift and free shipping with each order if you're ordering product regularly. Third way you can be involved is to host. You can host a party, you can host a fundraiser, you can host an online party, and you can earn really great rewards by hosting a party for an urban consultant. So I'll leave you with this slide. It's just a dream big. When I met my friend and she asked me about this business, um, she asked me a question at the end, and she said, "If you keep doing what you're doing for 5 years, do you like where you're going to be?" And it was scary for me. I had a 1-year-old at home, and I was working 2 jobs, and I was doing it all on my own. I was like, I don't know if I'm going to be standing up in 5 years, let alone if I'm going to be able to pay all the bills and what he might need. And so it was a scary question for me. It might not be a scary question for you, but I guess what my question is are you achieving all the things that you want to achieve in your life? Or is there more you could do if time and money were not a factor? Because Urban can offer you that. It can offer you time freedom alongside financial freedom if you choose. So I would love to hear what you think. And if there are things you aspire to, and there's some way that Arbonne could help facilitate that, I'd be really happy to help you do it. Um, and just so you know, you never work this business on your own. We have a team of people across Canada and in other countries. We have regular meetings in Halifax, but they're all done through Zoom, so we're connected regularly. Um, and there are lots of ways to socialize and stay in touch. And it is a team effort. We actually only make money in this business by supporting others. And that's also something incredible to be a part of. Um, so thank you so much for taking the time to listen. I would love to see you in Toronto. I'm going to be there this summer, regardless of what you think about this business. And I'd love to talk to you more about Arbonne if there's anything here that interests you. So let me know what you think, and I'll check in as well. And hopefully we can connect soon. And thanks so much, Christine.